Dear friends, today is Friday, June 13th, the year 2024. This is our second day of summer camp retreat, 2024 at Truc Buddhist Temple, Hutto, Texas. How's everyone doing? Good, very good. This year our theme for this retreat is the power of understanding love. In Buddhist practice, understanding and love are essential in the practice. In every aura chanting, when the chanting ceremony is organized, we always start with the opening chants, the Great Compassion Mantra. It's a reminder to cultivate true love. And we end with our chanting with Prajna Paramita mantra, which means the perfection of wisdom. We cultivate great understanding. True love, great understanding are the core teachings of the Buddha. It's very important we practice cultivating love and understanding. And this is why a lot of people all over the world attract and practice the Buddha teachings. We cultivate great understanding, the right understanding and true love, so that we walk on the path of true happiness, liberation, and awakening. So if we want to have a true happiness and live awakened life, live in mindfulness, bring joy and love and understanding and caring to ourselves, to our family, and to the world. It's very important, and it's must practice of cultivating love and understanding. In Buddhism, when we speak of understanding, we speak of right understanding. Right understanding is one of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right understanding means you have the right view of understanding what's around you. And this understanding is absent of greed, hatred, discrimination, and ignorance. When you're trying to understand something, whether of yourself or other person's perspective or other person's view, make sure that understanding is absent of ignorance, discrimination, greed, and hatred. And that's right understanding. But the Buddha taught that in order to have right understanding, great understanding, one must have the knowledge of clear understanding of Four Noble Truths. The Four Noble Truths is the very first teaching that the Buddha gave to his student. After 49 days, practice deep meditation and reach full enlightenment. And Buddha realized this Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths come from the enlightenment, the realization of the Buddha. So first Noble Truth, understand the true suffering of you in your own life and around the world. So first you have to understand your difficulties, your suffering, and pain that you're going through. If you understand of your suffering, your pain, and your difficulty, then you have the right understanding. And if you understand other person suffering, pain, and difficulty, then you have the right understanding of that person, what he or she is going through. What are the basic suffering that every one of us go through? Birth, old age, death, illness, depart from our beloved one, have to confront someone that you dislike, unattainable wish, like you wish for something but you can not attain that wish, etc. Those are the basic suffering that every one of us go through, right? Even the Buddha had to go through of that suffering. But when you understand of your suffering, you know how to resolve it. But in order to resolve your suffering, you have to understand the cause of your suffering, the root of your suffering. What makes you feel upset? What makes you feel angry? What makes you feel suffering and pain? And that is second noble truth. Understanding the true cause of suffering. When you are angry, when you're upset, when you're not happy, and when you hate someone, when you dislike someone, you disagree with that person, and you understand why you're going through like that. And you be honest with yourself, then you have the right understanding. And that's very important. Sometimes we're upset, we get angry, we hate that person, we're jealous of that person, but we never admit, or we're afraid of facing the truth why we are going through like that. So rather understanding of our suffering, we blame the situation, we blame on someone, we blame on the other person, right? And that is not right understanding. That's not a wise person. A wise person, a person with wisdom, purpose, right understanding, when he or she going through mental sickness, going through emotional disturbance, going through hard time, difficult time, and he or she face that and understand, looking deeply and find the solution, understand the root of that suffering. That means that person had wisdom, had right understanding. That's the second noble truth, the cause of suffering. Every suffering, every of our problem, every of our pain, there is a reason, there is the cause to it. Even that our physical pain, when we have our toothache, when we have headache, when we have stomachache, there is a reason why we have that problem. But because we ignore our physical pain, our physical suffering, so we don't see it, we ignore it. We just take medication and go sleep, but that only a temporary, it will come back. But if you have right understanding, you say, and you contemplate, you meditate, you look deeply in your tooth pain, and you realize that you eat too much candy, you eat too much sugar, you didn't brush your teeth. And so you resolve that by brushing your teeth regularly every meal. You stop eating sugar or eating less sugar. You floss your teeth. Then that problem solved. You need to take medication. Or you have a headache. And you contemplate, you look deeply, and to find the right understanding why you have headache. Maybe you didn't sleep enough. Maybe you're overthinking something. Maybe you're out in the sun too long. Maybe you didn't drink enough water. But when you understand it, you begin to take care of yourself better. So your emotion the same way. Let's say you have this jealousy, or you have this anger issue. Rather ignore that person, rather blaming on that person of your jealousy, of your angry, you face it. And you understand why you're angry of that person, why you feel jealousy of that person. And so you come back and take care, and slowly you resolve your anger issue. I mean, at the young age like you can resolve easily everything. You can take care of your mental and your physical quite very easily if you take a moment and reflect on yourself. And that's right understanding, knowing the root of your suffering. Second noble truth. The third noble truth, once you understand, you know there is a way to end your suffering. There's a way to resolve your emotion, your difficulty, transforming your suffering into happiness, transforming your peace, your pain into peace. So there's a way, which is the third noble truth, the cessation of suffering. So Buddha is very compassionate to point us our problem and give us the way to end our problem. And the fourth noble truth is the path to free our suffering, to transform our pain or suffering. That's the fourth noble truth. When you transform your suffering, when you transform your pain, lead to what? You have true happiness, right? So the first noble truth, you recognize suffering first. The fourth noble truth, the Buddha gives us hope that there is happiness, there is true happiness. When you take care of your suffering, understand your suffering, you practice, then your suffering can transform. So you have true happiness. And in Buddhist scripture, there are 84,000 methods. 84,000 methods for us to practice. Every problem, there is a solution to resolve. So if you're going through any problem, know that there's a way for you to practice resolve that. So in order to have right understanding, you have to have the knowledge, clear understanding of the Four Noble Truths. Understanding the first noble truth, understanding your suffering, but also understanding other person's suffering. Knowing suffering is part of our life, and knowing suffering is part of other person's life. The second noble truth is what? The cause of the suffering, the root of the suffering. And the third noble truth is what? The cessation of of suffering, to end our suffering. There's ways to end our suffering. And the Fourth Noble Truth is the path to true happiness, which means we resolve our suffering. So let's take Fourth Noble Truth as a way to diagnose our problem. Who have an anger problem, issue in here? We all have our anger, but the degree might be different from one another. So let's take anger as an example, and let us go through uses for Noble Truth, how we solve it. Let's say when you're angry, and you recognize you're angry, that's when you pass the First Noble Truth. Who here that when you're angry and you don't see you're angry, and you kept yelling, you kept shouting, you kept hitting on something, then you didn't have the First Noble Truth, you had no right understanding. But right in the minute, someone was very honest, he said that it's me. He thought he said that when he's angry, he's just not aware of his anger issue. Like some of us too. Like when we're angry, we don't realize that, and we kept talking and shouting and hitting and run away. But if you recognize that moment that you're angry, you say, breathe in, I know that I'm angry. Then you have passed the First Noble Truth. You have right understanding of the First Noble Truth. The Second Noble Truth, once you breathe in, I know that I'm angry. Breathing out, I know angry made me look unattractive, made me look ugly. If you can say that, that's when at that moment you know the cause to your anger, the reason why you're feeling angry. Not because of that person. If you're blaming on someone, let's say you're breathing in and breathing out, aware that you're angry, and then you say breathe in, breathe out, it's because of that person. You blame on your brother, you blame on your sister, you blame on whatever the objects of your mind causing you to feel angry, then not right understanding of the Second Noble Truth. But when you breathe in, you breathe out, you recognize your anger, and then you're breathing in, you breathe out, you know it was you that caused this suffering, this anger. Not totally that person. Maybe that person only 50%, but other 50% you are responsible to your anger. Then that's when you understand the Second Noble Truth. And you continue to breathe in and you breathe out. You say, there's the way. I know my anger is only temporary. It's like a tornado. It's like a hurricane. It's like a wave. It's come and it's go. So my anger will be impermanent. It's just temporary. So I know it's going to end soon. As long as I'm staying with my breathing, my mindfulness breathing, and take care of this body, take care of this mind, and my anger will go away. That's when you understand the Third Noble Truth. You know that it's going to end as long as you stay with this mindful breathing. And then you continue breathing in, breathing out. You practice, you choose the practice of walking meditation or lying down, do a total relaxation, do the body scan. Listen to the music that will help you to taste calm and peace and joy. So after you practice a walking meditation, a practice of total relaxation, a practice of sitting meditation, a practice listen to nature, listen to inspirational song or relaxation song, or the Buddha teachings, chanting and help you calm. That's mean you have to choose one of the practice to stay in, help you calm. That's mean you have practiced, had the right understanding of the Four Noble Truth. So when you're having a problem, take this Four Noble Truth and see how much you understand of yourself, of your problem, of your suffering. And if you can understand the Four Noble Truth, the Buddha said, you have the right understanding, and you continue to cultivate that, then your understanding will be very big and great. And what is love? In Buddhism, when we speak of love, we mean true love. It's not love, a relationship love between a boy and a girl, or sexual love. That's not love that we're talking. That is selfish love. This is a very limited love. You know, it's short. It leads to jealousy. It leads to selfish. So in Buddhism, when we speak of love, we mean true love, unconditional love, boundless love, the love that you cannot measure. Is unlimited. And that's the love that we're talking. That is the love that we want to cultivate. We want to cultivate our love in such a way that our love does not carry discrimination, does not carry hatred, does not carry selfishness, but the love that we provide, that we give, we share true, genuine, authentic. Just like the love that our parents provide for us, they give us. Our parents always love us no matter what, right? Sometimes we can be very stubborn, disrespectful, but they always love us no matter what. Is that right? They always provide us everything that we need in life so that we can strive the best in life, that we can be successful, and again, that we can be happy when we grow up. They always try their best in their ability to bring joy, peace for their children, right? And do they want anything back from us? They don't want anything in return. They just want us to live the best that we can. Do the best that we can in school and life so that we can be successful and happy. They don't want any money back from us. If we can give that love to our parents, like our parents give the love to us, that's when we have true love for our parents. But if you love your parent in order to ask for reward and recognition, because you know you love your mom and dad, or showing that, and you know that they give you money, they give you reward and recognition. And if that's what you're in your mind is trying to calculate, then that's not true love. You love your parent because they're your parent. Simple as that. No matter what. So I define the word love and understanding is to expect for you to understand. But in understanding and love, so understanding and love are not a separate entity, but they are as one, which means they are inter-art. In understanding, in right understanding, there's true love. In true love, there's right understanding. When you have right understanding, true love is happening at the same time. But when you have a true love, there's right understanding at the same time. This is the teaching of the Buddha called interdependent co-arising. It happened at the same time. And if you're understanding something and there's ignorance and there's anger, hatred, discrimination, then you know that is not understanding. That's not right understanding. Or when you love someone and you have the jealousy, you feel jealous, you have the selfish love of this person, that's not true love. So you can tell whether you have true love and right understanding, just how I have defined for you. So maybe we take this moment to sing the song that's written on the board, and so that we can understand the deep meaning of right understanding and right of true love. So I'll sing first, and I invite you to sing with me afterward. So you can do the hand gesture with the song to make you memorize better. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. I'm holding in my hands the most precious pearl. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. The right is understanding, the left is to love. How can you love if you don't understand? So let's together. You know how when you come to the temple, to the monasteries, especially to the Buddhist monastery, the Buddhist temple, we always bow to like this. That's mean we offer this lotus to that person, and we know that person is a Buddha to be. Because the Buddha said in each and every one of us has what? Has what? 10 points.
I didn't understand.
And 11 understanding, yes. Buddha nature. We all have the Buddha nature in us. The nature of understanding love, the nature of compassion, caring, generosity. But we also have what? Anger, greed, suffering, hatred. Yes. And which are the seeds that we want to cultivate, that we want to arise on our consciousness. We want to arise the seeds of understanding love, right? So let us sing together again. 2, 3. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. I'm holding in my hands the most precious pearl. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. The right is understanding, the left is to love. How can you love if you don't understand? So this is how I want you to do. When you sing the song, you form a song like this. You have the hand palm join together and say, a lotus for you, a Buddha to be. We read twice. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. I'm holding in my hand, but when you hold your hand, you open out your hand like this. I'm holding in my hand the most precious pearl. And this precious pearl, you know what this precious pearl is? The pearl of understanding, the pearl of love, the pearl of compassion, the pearl of caring, the pearl of your own self. You are a pearl. I'm holding my hand the most precious pearl. The right is understanding, the left is to love. How can you love if you don't understand? So let us sing one more time together. So everyone please sit upright. Okay, everyone needs to sing louder, okay?
Oh yeah.
After the sound bell, let us sing together. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. I'm holding in my hands the most precious pearl. A lotus for you, a Buddha to be. The right is understanding, the left is to love. How can you love if you don't understand? You can clap your hand if you like. Can you love someone if you don't understand that person?
No.
So if you say you love someone and you don't understand that person, what kind of love is that?
Fake.
Fake love? What else?
Can you stop?
Jealousy love? So it's very important that when we love someone, we have to understand the person. Like I say, the love, right? Understanding and true love, it's not a separate entity, it's a whole, it's one. They are integral. I give you the few examples so that you understand better and have clear understanding of right understanding and true love. Think of right understanding true love like the sun and the moon. The sun is represent understanding, the moon is represent love. Now on this earth, without the sun and the moon, can life survive? No, we all eventually go die now. All living events will go die without the sun and the moon. So this love and understanding is like an energies that motivate you. It's like an energy. They give you the motivation. They give you the strength to go forward. So if you want to be successful in life, if you want to have true happiness, and you want to bring the love and the joy to yourself and to others, the right understanding and true love must cultivate. Right understanding and true love is like a bird with two wings. Can a bird fly with one wing? So bird with two wings, they can fly wherever they wish to fly, right? So with right understanding, with right understanding and true love, you can empower yourself more than you think. You have the ability to do anything that you wish, that you like. Nothing can stop you when you have right understanding, right? True love. Because you have this kind of energy to attract people supporting you. Mm-hmm. Right understanding and right love, it's like a magnet force, like a force field. You could attract everyone with respect and love. So when you have right understanding, when you have true love, people just attracted to you with respect and love. Have you ever think like that? Have you ever think that why people attracted to you, why people so respect to you and love you? It's because they can see that in you, because you have the right understanding and true love, even though you're not aware of it. You show your understanding to your friends, to your family, to your community, to society, and in return, they respect and love you because you have that understanding and love that you offer to people around you. Right understanding and love is like a best remedy. It's probably the bestest remedy. I give you an example earlier. When you feel pain, when you have toothache, or you have toothache or pain in your head or headache. So whether you have a headache or a toothache, and you have the right understanding, you understand why you're going through. So you have compassion for yourself, you rest, you drink water, you take care of yourself better, you stop eating something that makes you feel headache, or you go sleep early. So in other words, you take care of your body and your mind. That's me. That's remedy. And so suddenly you cure without having to take medication. Or when your parents feel tired, or your sibling feel tired and upset, and you come and you give it a massage, you touch, you bring water, and you sit by that person and you comfort. In about 5 or even 1 minute, their pain immediately reduced. That's remedy. So love and understanding is the best remedy. Love and understanding is like an instrument, like a tool. Help us to become more creative in life. Help us to be more advanced in life. Like, Steve Jobs, right? He had the knowledge, the understanding how to invent iPhone or technologies. But he also had the love and the passion to want to invent these technologies. Even though he had turned down by many other collaborations, nobody trusted in his knowledge when he was young, but he didn't give up. He wants to bring to the world the best technology that he can. That's why he had the love to the world, and he wants that the world can receive this technology. That's the iPhone that we use right now, we call smartphone. And he had invented, right? So many scientists, many inventors, they have to have right understanding and love for their work and what they want to bring this work, who they want to bring this work, this project to, in this case, to the world. So they want everyone to really benefit of their knowledge. That's love. And their right understanding, no matter what, they just kept going and going until they invent the instrument, the projects, whatever they are trying to invent, trying to make. So all scientists, all inventors, if they have understanding, they must have understanding and love in order to create a product. So yourself is the same way. If you have right understanding and right love, you can be very creative. You can be very advanced in life. If you're an artist like Emily, who's very good at drawing, painting, creative, she must have the right understanding. What does she want to create? What kind of piece does she want to create that is benefit, that bring motivation, inspire people when they look at her picture? And that's love. So you see, the power of understanding and love is the power of what? Power to heal, to take care of ourselves. That's the first thing, is the power to heal and take care of others. We have the power to do whatever we want. And if we have the understanding and love in our work, in whatever we are trying to do, that everything can be successful that we want to carry out. So remember, understanding and love is the source of energies. It is the power to attract and earn respect from others. Understanding love is like a bird with 2 wings flying very far. Understanding love is like the best remedy. We can cure our problem and we can cure other person's sickness. So I stop here and let you concentrate on understanding love. And this afternoon, we will have a discussion of how understanding love. Remember, understanding love is the power, the inner power, the great energies